Yeah. Know what I'm saying, man? We back in the lab. Tween. No. Cross. Hezzy. Pull. You get what I'm saying? We back in the lab. Now, if you on the streamer side of the internet, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what's going on. CINCO and DDG split. They had this little group. And I'm going to tell you something about these groups, man. They really don't work most of the time. And I'm finna get into that and break it down. But they really don't work, bro. Like, unless AMP and RDC, shout out them niggas, dog. Real talk, because that shit does not work, right? Like, all the time. They just fail, bro. Now, I'm finna get... Now, what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about friendships, right? And, like, the important part of it. I know niggas love the laughs and the hanging out part, but we gonna speak on the meat and grits. You get what I'm saying? We gonna get to the real shit about what a real relationship requires. You get what I'm saying? So, and I want to use this situation that just happened as an example for y'all to use. Now, if you don't know what's going on, I'm really speaking off of CINCO's vid. So if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, just go watch his vid. You'll know what I'm talking about. And I'm not choosing sides or whatever. I don't really know what goes on. I don't know these people. I'm just, you feel me, using what I got. Now, friendships are built off MVP. You feel me? Morals, values, and principles. That's why I say MVP. You need an MVP to have a real good friendship. You get what I'm saying? So, and why I say they must be built off of the MVP, morals, values, and principles, is because the foundation and the root to each friendship determines how strong and how stable that friendship is. Because life is going to happen. Conflict is going to happen. Change is going to happen. It's a lot of things that you're going to get tested. That's with any relationship. That's with your boyfriend, your parents, your friends, your lifestyle, anything. You're going to get tested. So you got to be able to stand strong. Something I say a lot is you need strong roots. It's like I live in Florida, right? So we have hurricanes a lot. So in order for a tree to not get swept off the floor by a hurricane, it's not necessarily how big the tree is. Because I done seen some big ass trees. I done seen some big trees get swept off the floor. And I done seen some of the smallest, scrawniest, skinny trees still stay in the same place. It's all about the roots. It's all about the roots. So, and why I say morals, principles, and values specifically, and I don't got my whiteboard. You know what I'm saying? I got my points on this little screen. Why I say morals and principles and values is because if y'all morals don't align, then what are y'all doing? Because morals are laws you live by. There's two things that you don't trade for nobody on this earth. That's respect and morals. If you feel like you got to change your morals to be around somebody, then that shouldn't be someone you're around, let alone someone you take as a friend. And what I mean by friend, I don't mean someone you cool with, someone who's cool company. That's an associate. I mean a true, genuine friend. Someone that you'll call on when something's wrong. I'm talking about someone that you could tell your deepest secrets to, your true friend, right? You need to have similar morals. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't got similar morals, you got nothing. Principles is the same thing. Morals is laws you live by. Principles are like rules, you know? So tomato. Now values, y'all must value the same thing. And now speaking about this CINCO DDG thing, this was one of the reasons why they did end up splitting apart, because DDG values money. He values getting his business out there, his name out there. He values marketing, and you feel me? And CINCO, he values loyalty, respect, brotherhood. You get what I'm saying? So when something serious comes up, that's what DDG's gonna put first. He's gonna think through the marketing mindset, the the money aspect. And CINCO's gonna look through things in the brotherhood, you feel me, loyalty. He's gonna look at it through those lenses. And this is why I say values gotta align. Because the way we could tie this to your life, right? For an example, right? You have a big goal and everything in your life has been surrounded trying to get to that goal. That could be trying to get a car. That could be trying to get this new job promotion. It could be, you feel me? Let's pretend you got a goal you're trying to hit. And now let's say you have this one friend and they're not really that goal orientated in life right now. You feel me? Right now, they just going by the vibes. They just living life, just having fun. You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with either of y'all and how y'all want to live. Because at the end of the day, you do what the fuck you want. That's your choice. The issue lies in that y'all have different values. So if something comes up, one person is going to value, oh, you know, I'm just doing what I want. I'm really free right now. I'm not really pushed to go that hard into this and do that because I'm just living life by the moment. And one person is, I'm trying to get this done. I don't got the time to do this, that, and this needs to do this. And so y'all gonna bump heads and y'all not gonna be stable just off the fact y'all don't value the same things. You feel me? So that was the same thing with this situation where DDG values, hey, this is a business opportunity. There's money involved in this. You feel me? So even it doesn't matter what goes on, we need to worry about the money. And then you got one dude like, nah, gang, like brotherhood, like loyalty, like respect, like this comes first. Ain't nothing going on without this. You get what I'm saying? Two cool ass people, by the way. If y'all tapped in the streamer world, you will know these, you feel me? They were around each other a lot. So these are not just random people that didn't know each other. And different values was definitely like one of the biggest reasons why they had to split. And this happens with, you see this with marriages, lifelong marriages that end just because values, you feel me, values were never the same. You get what I'm saying? You see this with lifelong friends. Something comes up and now it's like, boom. Make sure anyone that you befriend, y'all have the same values. There's something you could take from them, something you could learn from them. Y'all push each other forward. Y'all damn near y'all got the same goal. Now, that's damn near impossible, but if y'all do, that's even better. Some friendships are built off of just having the same values. Like, hey, he want what I want in life. You feel me? So we just go get it together type shit. Those are always going to be the stable, good friendships. That's what you want. And if you don't got the MVP, then your friendship not going to be MVP caliber. I don't know who's going to tell you, but you know what I'm saying? Simple. Standing on respect. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. But like I was saying with morals, bro, you don't trade respect for nobody. So don't ever be afraid to cut off somebody or to say no to a business deal or just to leave in general. Like, if respect is not there, then there's nothing there. That's a law to live by. There's nobody important. There's no type of money. There's no even type of fame. There's no type of, I don't even know what, like there's nothing that's more important than respect. Respect is the most important currency in this world. Money is not the most important currency. Fame, none of this shit. It's respect. You got nothing without respect. You get what I'm saying? So if you got to cut off somebody, if shit got to change, fuck it. If you got to scrap everything in life right now, because when you look around, you see that nothing respects you, nobody respects you, so be it, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Anytime you let something in or you allow something and you feel me, and it has nothing to do with respect, and you just dumb yourself down, you tell yourself subconsciously, like, I'm not worth, like, being a respected person. Like, I'm not worth that. You get what I'm saying? That's what you tell yourself. So, shout out CINCO. He stood on what he stood on. You get what I'm saying? There was no respect. He stood on that shit. He spoke up. And sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes friendships, friendships become broken. You feel me? You gotta be willing to do that, bro. Respect. You need that. If conflict can't be resolved, it's too weak to be a real friendship. This is what I really wanted to touch on, right? And this situation is perfect for this. Because how I measure a real relationship, a real friendship, don't tell me every good thing that happened. Oh, he took me on the honeymoon. We went to Romania and he had fucking paid waitress bring me my food and we ate steak and mashed potatoes. No. Because guess what? Everybody could do that. You want to know what everybody can do? When's your first argument happen? When's the first time you felt boundaries was crossed? What made you feel some type of way about something? How did y'all handle that? That tells me a lot I need to know. Because a real friendship, a real relationship, and like I said, this game applies to everything within your life. This don't even gotta be about friends at this point. This could just be about relationships in life. Because you know what they say, the value of a person is, how that saying go? Well, how that saying go? It goes, I could tell the quality of a man by the quality of his relationships. Same thing with women, but that's how the saying go. I could tell the quality of a man by the quality of his relationships. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was saying, this could just be applied to all types of relationships. You gotta be able to resolve conflict. And now, why is this not popular in the world? Why a lot of conflict breaks relationships? Because you want to know what's also not common in the world? People who take accountability and people who are mature. It's so popularized to be childish. It's so popularized to, you know what I'm saying, be emotionally closed-minded and this is my problem and this and that. Yo, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, in a real relationship, you're gonna have to not always agree. Sometimes it's gonna come with a couple of, you know what I'm saying, maybe I don't agree with you, you know, and I still don't. But if that's something that you want to do from now on, then that's fine. That's maturity. That's maturity, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it take a little, yeah, you right, that was my fault. That was on me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do better next time. You get what I'm saying? That's accountability. That's what it takes. And a lot of people don't have that nowadays. That's not very popularized. Nowadays, everybody want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't do this, and I ain't going to do this because I'm not in. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't got the maturity. You know what I'm saying? They not able to see things from multiple different point of views. This is what, you know, through their own lenses. You got to be able to see things from different people's point of views. And you got to be able to take accountability. Because guess what? In my opinion, how I see every situation, everybody had their own wrongs. There's never just one person who is completely wrong. Unless we talking about like murders and, you know, like horrific cases. There was definitely something you could have did better. And that's the kind of mindset you got to approach, because if you have this mindset that like, I'm usually the right person, I'm usually in the right, you're going to be a very childish person. And it's going to be hard to have or to build great, strong, sturdy, stable relationships, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to cuss a lot because this is a very serious video. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take for you to just be wrong sometimes. It's going to take for you to see it from someone else's point of view. Because you got to understand, we all different people with different upbringings. We experience different things. We experience the same things, but we experience the same things differently. So therefore, we experience different things, if you get what I'm saying. So that's what it's going to take, all right? So if y'all don't have that type of mindset within your relationship, when conflict comes around, you're just as sturdy as the tree with no roots. You're just as sturdy as the first house that the pig built. Did they build it out of straws or cotton? Y'all remember the 3 big bad wolves? What did the first pig build the first house of? If y'all remember, y'all let me know. But you just as sturdy as that. Cotton, straws. One good blow and your house is blown down. One good hurricane and your tree is torn off the floor. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna take. So, hope y'all get what I'm saying with that. And one thing I say, bro, and this is my opinion, like I said, and I already said it, money is not the end all be all, bro. It's so popularized nowadays because everyone is so materialistic. You see what I got on, you know what I'm saying? Little Nike sweater, you feel me? Got the Crocs on and shit, you know what I'm saying? Been rocking these joints for a year now. I bought them in Hawaii. You feel me? Shout out ACS, bro. I mean the basketball team, not the school. But money's not the end all be all, bro. I feel like you really grow as a person in life once you stop idolizing things like money. When you start idolizing and, you start, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily idolizing, but you start, hold on. Well, not idolizing, but value. You really start to value things like, your spirituality, your peace, your well-being, how well you are emotionally, physically. Once you start valuing things like that, then you'll start to realize, like, yeah, I want that car, but at the end of the day, like, my peace is more important. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want that friend, I want that relationship with that certain type of friend group, but at the end of the day, I'd rather just stay intact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll start to begin to think like that because there's this saying in the Bible that goes, the money is the root of all evil. And you see that pattern so many times in the world nowadays. And this is definitely more controversial, but I'm the type nigga, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to tell you how I think. I mean, when you really think of it, bro, most of the people who start to sell their soul and they do, it's because of money. And I feel like once you start to idolize money, you start to have this mentality where it's not even about money. It's just constantly wanting more. You're just in this pursuit of chase. Like, you're always trying to obtain. And the problem with that is, bro, you could obtain so many things, but if you always in that pursuit of chase, bro, you're never gonna realize what you already have or what you have gotten. You get what I'm saying? There's a certain point in life, and this is why I don't like this whole, money is all, and you get what I'm saying? And I got what CINCO said. That's why, like, I would never value money. It will never be of value because I don't want money in my life in the way that y'all do. Y'all want money. I just want the ability to live comfortable. That's different. I just want the ability to just buy something without having to stress over it. That's all I want. I feel like once you idolize money, you idolize the pursuit of chase. You idolize the mindset of needing to have more. That's what you want. Like, you just always need more. Like, once you buy that Ferrari, now that I got the Ferrari, now I need the next car. And after I get this nice looking house, this ain't enough. Now I need that. Like, gang, look at what you have. Now, I'm never the type guy to just say, be complacent. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what's the point of working for this shit to not enjoy it? You get what I'm saying? And if you always looking far ahead, you begin to lose what you already have. Things like friends, things like business opportunities, things like connections, like everything that's important, your spirituality, your well-being. You take so many things away. That's why I say money is not the end all be all, bro. Y'all know that one question. Would you rather be broke and be happy, or would you rather have all the money and be miserable? And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'd rather be rich. I can't be miserable if I got that much money." That says a lot about how small you think about things. You get what I'm saying? Money is a man-made currency. Don't idolize it and don't overvalue it. Strive for it. You get what I'm saying? Get that freedom. But once you start to lose friendships and it becomes like, you got to take a look in the mirror and be like, yeah, and just reevaluate with yourself. Some real nigga shit. And this is the last one I wanted to hit on. This is definitely one of my longer videos. But the bigger picture, and at the end of the day, this is the talk that we all have sat down and we thought with our own selves. We're all gonna die one day, bro. Like, Earth is not life. Like, we like to speak of this like life. This life ends. This life has the ability to end any moment. So there's a couple of things that you can't bring to the grave, and money is not one of them. I mean, money is one of them. Yeah, because you can't bring money to the grave. So money is one of them. You can't bring money. No one is gonna be like, yo, that nigga Trae, bro, that nigga used to be dripped out in Marnie. Like, bro, them Marnie slippers he had, them bitches. No one brings that up, bro. If someone was to speak about you after you died, they say, oh, he was a great person. Well, at least that's what I hope they'll say. I know some of y'all. Yo, I'm busy right now. Yo. Hold on. Yeah, but like I was saying, I know some of y'all, they gonna be saying some crazy shit after y'all die. But yeah, that's what they gonna say. Oh, he was a very trustful person. He did this and that for XYZ. You get what I'm saying? Nobody like, bro, that one paycheck that nigga got, that was $7,000? Bro, nigga, that paycheck, nobody's doing that. Now, that's why I say, die with a legacy. That don't mean die with fame. I'm not saying die with everyone knowing you, but to the people who are important to you, die with a legacy. You get what I'm saying? Things like morals and respect, you can take that to the grave. Things like impact that you had on certain people, you can take that to the grave. Things like influence, you could take that to the grave. Don't believe me? Look at how Juice WRLD and X, and you feel me? These niggas have been influencing people more than now that they're dead than when they were alive. Influence is a real currency. All these things that y'all don't see physically, they're still currencies. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Die with a legacy, my boy. Or my girl. I know girls and guys watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? That's the bigger picture at the end of the day. I always have this one saying where fulfillment is 10 times greater than satisfaction could ever be. Live your life for fulfillment. Live your life to be proud of what you did. You get what I'm saying? Don't live life for the satisfaction, for the short term, none of that. Apply that to your friendships too. I know I done steered a little bit off track, but yeah, we got really deep there, but you know what I'm saying? We in the lab. When you step in the lab, anything can happen. It's spontaneous. You just never know. You just got to be ready for that shit. You get what I'm saying? You got to be ready, like all angles. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? I hope that I learned something today. I hope that I was able to grow something. And I would say my videos don't mean nothing if you don't apply them to your own life. So I don't know what you got to do, take notes or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We out this motherfucker.